Good morning, everybody. It's coffee time with Bert.
Morning. Yeah, I'm spending the days. Just got up, rolled out of bed.
This is a random video.
Stepped on the dog while I was getting up.
We're trying to get us both in it, but
Yeah.
Bert, I keep telling him, scoot over, scoot over.
I did scoot over. Can't scoot over anymore.
So we're back in the deep freeze this weekend.
The high today is supposed to be 34.
Yeah, that's the high. But it's not too bad, really, as long as you're in the house.
I think it's starting to snow. Oh, those ashes coming down.
Well, I know it's snowing up north, and my niece told me yesterday she went to do laundry, and she said you wouldn't believe how it's snowing here. Yeah, I would, because she's in Chicago, and
You got 9 feet of snow up there.
oh my God, I tell you, they've had their snow this year in Chicago. Yeah, everywhere up there, really. We even had it here. So, I mean, I don't know. But maybe it'll kill all the bugs. I doubt it.
Hope so.
I doubt it. I have been
Tired.
sitting here
Yep.
and watching a lot of videos that have come up on YouTube about Texas.
Yeah, this isn't here.
And, you know, I cannot believe the prices of everything. And yeah, the prices are bad everywhere for everything. But I started hearing about people moving north. Like people from California came to move down here. And I guess they were going to work for Tesla or something. I don't know what that whole story is. But, or what happened there. Because Amazon is like laying off 8,000 people or something, supposedly. But, yeah, everything we've been hearing about it is everybody's moving towards the north. And I thought to myself, it was so expensive, you know, up north. Because we only been here a year and a half. Now, before when I lived here, it was years ago, and I lived in northeast Texas for 7 years. And so did you, didn't you?
I did.
And it wasn't like this. Of course, it wasn't that expensive anywhere, really, I don't think, except maybe the Hollywood Hills in California or something. But they're saying on the internet that people our age, now usually the people our age are going to move to Florida or Georgia, you know, southeast Georgia, California. Now a lot of them have tried to move to Texas. And
They're clearing out Florida because of hurricanes.
yeah, all the houses that I guess the builders, what they're saying is the builders oversaturated the areas with new homes. And then the insurance rates went up here. And in Florida, they did basically the same thing because they put a new law out that everybody had to have flood insurance in Florida, no matter what. And if it's 1% chance of flooding in the next 100 years, you're going to have flood insurance. Now, that's in addition to your regular homeowners. So, what they were saying is that the people who bought the homes from the or tried to buy the homes from the builders and moved here, I don't know if they had already moved here and, you know, the house was getting built, or they were waiting until it was done and then came here. But supposedly, those houses are empty because they could not afford the insurance payments and the tax payments. The insurance came up to be the same amount or more of their mortgage payment. And I believe it. I believe it. I've seen things go up here in price at the grocery store like you wouldn't believe. And I'm talking regular grocery stores that we all shop in. And then Lindy Glenn, I think her name is, she does a lot of videos, or she was doing them at the time, about the prices of food and stuff like that. And I think it was her who did this video. I hope I'm right. But somebody went in the store to buy some meat, and it was $100 and something for a steak. And I'm not talking about a humongous steak. I'm talking about a regular size, about the size of a T-bone or something.
Expensive cow.
Huh?
Expensive cow.
Yeah, and it must have been from an expensive cow. But anyway, so I'm asking you guys, how are you guys holding up where you live? Like, what states do you live in? And how is it affecting you food-wise with prices, medical? I'm just curious about, especially elderly people, people on Social Security, people on SSI, disability. You know, it's always good to get a mixture of different opinions and different areas and go from there. And so put it down in the comments. You know, just, you don't have to put your address. Don't put your address or nothing. Just the state you live in and how bad it is out there. Like, what's the price of your gas? Is the food prices driving you crazy? Whatever. And how are you making it? You know, because I don't know how people do it. I really don't. But besides that point, we have so much going on in this world today, and I do not do political on this channel, so don't think we're going to do that. Okay. Religion, I don't touch on this channel. I'm a Christian. He's a Christian. Jesus is Lord for us, and that's everybody else's choice. But there was another woman who does videos, and I watch her all the time. She's called Solo in the Woods. And she did a good video the other day about hate, about is it getting worse in the world? Are the people becoming more hateful? And I'd have to answer that yes. Because, and you know, maybe it's the stress of the world. Maybe it's, I guess my mom used to tell me all the time, no matter what's going on, you don't act a fool and you don't hurt other people or say hurtful things or something like that, because that's not going to help your situation. Well, people don't realize that, I guess, nowadays. And there are a lot of hateful people in the world. And if you're not seeing them, that's because you're not around them, or you're staying at home. You know, it's just crazy. I don't know. I mean, I don't even care to have any friends except my YouTube friends, because you just never know how people are nowadays. Mm-hmm. You really don't. The whole world has changed so much in the last, I don't know how many years, maybe 15. You know, this stuff didn't just happen in the last couple of years. All this stuff's been going on. We've been overpaying for medicines. We've been overpaying for doctors. Before we left Georgia, there was a doctor there that was in Florida. And I can't remember exactly where he was, but it was probably the northern part of Florida. And he got so tired of dealing with the mounds of paperwork and having to charge co-pays and all this and that. And you know, he couldn't even keep a secretary who was doing it because she was getting so confused about what Medicare paid, what Medicaid paid. So he just quit taking insurance. he quit taking it. And he said, this is what I'm going to do. His office, I guess, had all the labs that you would need in it, except, maybe something nuclear or something. And he got them, I think he already had machines for MRIs and what have you in the office. He would charge the patients, and this is not kidding, he would charge the patients $50 cash to come in his office and have everything done they needed to do for that $50. Because he got so tired of overcharging people. And we don't have that many doctors out there now as it is. A lot of people ain't becoming doctors no more. Some people say it's, the malpractice insurance. Then you got others saying, no, it's all this goofy garbage where some of the doctors were handing out prescriptions that people didn't need, if you know what I mean. And, then other doctors got in trouble trying to hand out medicines that people actually did need, but they got in trouble for doing that. And I know a dentist who just quit. Yeah, quit being a dentist and got on the road and started helping people. Yeah. So, there is some good people out there. It's hard to find good people out there. And I ain't gonna say it's hard to find good people. What it is it's hard to get yourself to trust anybody anymore. That's what it is. So, let me know in the comments how you're handling all the situations and what it's like where you live. And we'll start talking about that a little bit. I don't want to turn this channel into, oh Lord, we're starving, no, I don't want to do that. But I'm giving Solo in the Woods a push that she don't need, because she has lots of subscribers and lots of people who listen to her. But she deserves it, because that the videos she does are so true that people get pissed off at her. They pick. They find, trolls. They find things to get pissed off at her, no matter what she says, because she's true. She talks about true things, estrangements from your kids. Kids don't take care of parents like they used to do. No, none of them do. You might have one here or there, but
that's okay.
Some don't even check on their kids.
I'll just adopt another one, who cares?
You were adopted, I know.
I'm going to adopt another one. I get another kid. You're going to take care of me.
But, it has to be... There was something that people used to say when I was a kid or a teenager, something about cradle to the grave. You were learning cradle to the grave, but you had to be taught from home, not school. And I think sometimes we depended on the teachers to raise our kids into good citizens. Either being too busy trying to feed the family or whatever.
Whose fault is that?
Huh?
Whose fault is that?
Well, I don't know.
I do.
Because, I know a lot of times that I told my kids things about, people used to tell me, you share too much with your kids, some bad things, that's going on. No, I don't feel I did. I feel that I tried to prepare them, and it didn't work that good. Why? Because there's a lot of influence, a lot from outside. And the thing was, it wasn't really in that day the kids influencing my kids. They did to a point. But it was the parents of those kids who, here they are at my house, single parent. Boys were doing dishes, honey, okay? We didn't have a damn dishwasher. Oh, my son came home one day and he said, so-and-so don't have to do dishes at his house. That's a woman's work. I said, oh, really? Let me change your schedule. So I gave him the whole week of dishes. And he asked me why I did that. And then when he was 30, he told me, Mom, I'm so glad that the way you raised us taught us to do things on our own and how to make it in the world, because I don't know what I would have done. And he's the kid that has made a lot of money in his lifetime.
I had dishwashers.
Huh?
Put the dishes on the floor like the dog system. Wipe them up and put them away.
But I'm just saying, you know, a lot of us who listen to this channel are getting older. Some of us are not my age. I'll be 68.
Whew.
Hey.
Good.
You'll be 80.
Hey, watch it.
You're going to be 80.
No, I'm not.
80.
No. No,
Yeah.
Go.
But I laughed with my kids. I had fun with my kids.
Yeah.
But you cannot always be just a friend with your kids. Oh, God. Bart's at it again. Yes, he is.
Smile. See? Smile. Look at there's the camera. Smile.
Yoda says, you smile. Leave me alone. Give me a bone. Oh, God. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to jump on here and have a few minutes with you for the morning and get your opinion. And, yeah, I'm going to try to do something every single time I get on here that's something different. So you never know what's going to come up.
Yeah, tomorrow we'll be talking about learning how to swim.
Learning. He was in the Navy. If he don't know how to swim, we're all in trouble.
They had a rope around me.
They had a rope around you.
Good.
I don't know, guys. We love y'all. Have a blessed weekend. Try to stay warm if you're in a cold climate. Thumbs up. Make sure that you subscribe if you haven't subscribed, because we are another senior channel here on Over 50. You wouldn't know it, but we are. Oh, my goodness. And make sure you ring the bell so that you get all these videos that we make. And, what else? What else? Just have a great weekend, guys. Bert's got me laughing now. I can't stop. Bye, y'all.